Good morning. Merry Christmas to you. My name is Don. My name is Don Kitka. This is my wife Beth. We are the outreach pastors here at Life Giving Church, and there's a scripture that is very close to my heart during this Christmas season, and I think it really kind of explains why we celebrate Christmas and who Jesus is. So let me read this to you, and it's from Isaiah. And it goes on to say, "For to us a child is born, and to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace. Of the greatness of his government and peace there will be no end. He will reign on David's throne and over his kingdom, establishing it and upholding it with justice and righteousness from this time on and forevermore." And it reminds me of several verses of scriptures in Colossians chapter 1. And I think this further explains who Jesus is and adds on to this verse, in Isaiah. And so it comes from Colossians chapter 1, starts with verse 15. And it tells us that he is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. For in him all things were created, in heaven and in earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or principalities or authorities. All things were created by him and through him. He is before all things. He is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning and the firstborn of the dead, that in everything he might be preeminent. For in him all the fullness of God was pleased to dwell, and through him to reconcile to himself all things, whether on earth or in heaven, making peace by the blood of the cross. And this adds on to the prophecies from Isaiah. And this prophecy about the Messiah was written, 400 years to 500 years before Jesus was born. And so, it tells us about the child being born. We celebrate Christmas, how important it is. And then we go into Colossians and further explains who he is. So we're very joyful this season. It gives us hope for the future, not only for this life, but for all eternity. So let these scriptures, embrace them and let them be close to your heart, and have a wonderful Christmas. God bless you all.
Merry Christmas.